devil does not play fair, first of all. And they're gaslighting this to make it look like it's the fault of Israel, just like we've seen, come on, with 45 in America, where what do? They want to do everything they can to frame that man, twist his words,
Right.
make him look like the bad guy, and they do this, and does this sound familiar too? They did it with Jesus.
Right. Yes.
All the accusations, trying to gaslight it, make his words twisted, saying, oh, he raised someone up from the dead. Okay, and the problem with this, Anthony, is you are now seeing where the finger pointing and the problem is now being thrown at Israel when, excuse me, they're defending their land because guess what? These terrorists drew first blood.
Exactly. So, and you nailed a key word there, Pastor Matt, and it's about terrorism.
Yes.
There is a
it's
spirit.
Not race.
There's a spirit that this particular group of Islamic extremists are operating under, and it is the spirit of terrorism. And we want to show you too in the show that this goes also back to what was outlined biblically, coming out of a specific group of people, and because of what they chose to worship. Now, this has been something that has been operated in for years and generations, and this is what you're seeing now. And this is all the direct effect of, I'll be honest, Pastor Matt, that we have just tolerated that spirit. We haven't done what God has asked us to do, which is to get rid of every type of terroristic activity, to completely give the devil no room. Now, am I saying completely exterminate people? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is in a spiritual battle, we cannot allow ourselves to be compromised. Why? You said the devil does not play fair. And because he doesn't play fair, and we don't take the territory spiritually, then he's going to end up taking that back in some kind of way.
Yeah.
And we've seen that. We've seen that with 9/11 here in the U.S. We've seen that with the elections. We've seen that with what they've tried to push with all of the jabs, the agendas with a certain disease that came over from China. And now you're seeing that spread over there in Israel. So now it comes down to, what do you do? And that's what we want to get into, because this isn't about us and them. This isn't necessarily about choosing sides, but this is about understanding what God has said and coming into agreement with what he said for his people. Guys, this is not about being pro-Palestine. This is not about that. This is not about putting a flag up. This is about understanding God and what he desires, his heart. His heart is what matters in all of this. And his heart, according to our Bible, says that Israel will be expanded. Israel is the country that has been blessed. Now, we do understand that there are innocent people in Palestine, in Gaza, and we pray for them as well. We have to stand with what God has said about Israel.
And you mentioned, here's the thing about it. You mentioned the word terrorism. You also mentioned the innocent people. Why is there not enough reporting going on about what Israel had said about creating, here's the word that I had seen, or words, safe zones for the innocent civilians in Palestine? They're not just going out there and brutally murdering people. Yes. That is absolutely a hoax. That is absolutely what you are seeing. Is these terrorists are trying to frame it. They're the ones that are out there doing genocide, and then they're turning it around trying to make it like it's Israel's fault.
Yes.
And that Israel is the one that's bad.